Hello, I'm Rythian, and this is World of Warcraft. The battle for Azeroth is upon us, with the Alliance growing stronger every day. The Horde is searching for new allies to join them. In these videos I'll show you how the Nightborne and the High Mountain Tauren join forces with the Horde, and prepare for a battle that promises to tear the world of Azeroth in two.
The Horde's selfless leadership in the war against the Legion has left our ranks depleted. Our enemies slaver at the thought of stealing what is ours. We will not let them. I've authorized the building of an embassy in Orgrimmar. From it we will win others to our cause. Meet me there at once.
It starts with a simple message from Sylvanas, and so of course we go to this embassy set up in Orgrimmar.
Leaders of the Horde, I summoned you here, along with one of our greatest champions, because our enemies are gathering their strength. The Alliance is scouring the far corners of Azeroth in search of every advantage against us. We must do the same. War is coming. We need fresh blood added to the ranks of the Horde. What say you?
War Chief, the Tauren of High Mountain fought boldly alongside us in our campaign against the Burning Legion, just as our ancestors did long ago. I have invited their leaders to a great feast in Mulgore. This could be a chance to bring them to our side.
A simple people, but strong. They would be a boon on the battlefield.
I, too, have a suggestion, War Chief. The Sindori have maintained diplomatic ties with the Nightborne, since we helped liberate Suramar from the Legion. The Regent Lord and I agree that our kingdoms have much in common. We believe the Nightborne would make valuable allies.
Even without the Nightwell, Suramar holds vast arcane resources. A most useful arrow added to my quiver. Each option would have its uses. I believe our champion knows both these peoples. Which potential ally do you suggest we pursue first? Serve me well, and you will be rewarded.
Okay, we're going to start with the Blood Knights and the Nightborne. I am a paladin myself, so it only makes sense.
Anaria Shala.
Right, Lady Leatherand, what do we know about the Nightborne?
Remain vigilant.
Yeah, so this is what you get for an allied race. First of all, they look really cool. And you have your special arcane pulse, and you have the ability to summon a mailbox, which is pretty cool. Increased magical damage, resistant to arcane damage, and increased inscription skill. Inscription. So that's fairly good. We have, of course, done the achievement ages ago. It was one of the best parts of Legion, I think, the Nightborne storyline overall. I think it was pretty damn amazing, and I'm looking forward to playing a Nightborne. They have a kick-ass heritage armor as well, so definitely something I want to put in the effort to unlock. The other option is, of course, the High Mountain Tauren. Really, I should be here maybe with my druid. That's my only Tauren character. But I barely play that.
There is much we can learn from the High Mountain tribes.
Well, how about you tell me what it is, Bane Bloodhoof?
Earth Mother, watch over you.
To me, these are pretty much mostly just Tauren with special antlers. Which is fine, they're cool and all, but they don't really stand out to be too interesting in allied race to me. Bull Rush seems like a nice enough little special ability though. And a slightly reduced damage from attacks makes them decent tank. More for that with versatility. Chance to gather some meat and fish, not bad. and mining skill and speed. I feel like a solid, I don't know, solid tank class or something. Anyway, pretty easy to get. Just Exalted with High Mountain Tribe and finish the zone. Well, I guess we're choosing either Nightborne or High Mountain. We're going to start with the Nightborne.
Greetings, champion.
I am ready to pursue our next ally.
Serve the Horde.
After emerging from millennia of isolation, the Nightborne of Suramar seek to rejoin the world. Lady Liadrin advises that the Horde would benefit from an alliance with these ancient elves.
There will be a new future for the Horde.
I am the Blade of the Light.
Okay. Regent Lord Theron invited the Nightborne to join him in Silvermoon City. First we must inform him of the invitation. I prefer to do such things in person. Let's go to Suramar.
Fight well. The Regent Lord invited the Nightborne to Silvermoon. I am to travel to Suramar and escort Lady Thalyssra to the meeting.
I am counting on you both. Do not return until Suramar's strength is pledged to the Horde.
As you command, War Chief. I will meet you at Lady Thalyssra's estate in Suramar, champion.
Alright then. Off to Suramar. This is Thalyssra's estate. Looks a lot nicer now than when you went there during the campaign. It was filled with all kinds of evil people, and we gradually picked up her stuff and brought it back. Now, it seems like she's made herself at home.
Pleasantries can wait.
Greetings, Lady Liadrin. Champion, welcome back to Suramar. I am pleased to receive you under more pleasant circumstances.
It is good to see your city free, First Arcanist.
For that, we owe you both a great debt. You proved instrumental to our cause.
The Horde was proud to fight by your side against the Burning Legion, my lady.
I must admit, when I first learned of the Horde, I was skeptical that we would share common ground. I thought our kin from Kalimdor would make obvious allies, but their arrogance and mistrust soon proved otherwise.
Arcanist Thalyssra, I remember where your order stood in the War of the Ancients. How do we know you won't betray us and become the next Elisand, the next Azshara?
We do not intend to be slaves to the Nightwell. We seek to drive the Legion from Suramar and put an end to Elisand's oppression.
The Kaldori will fight to see the Legion defeated and the Nightwell destroyed. Beyond that, we shall see where Elun's wisdom guides us.
It would seem Elun's wisdom guided her away from the bond we once shared. So be it.
The Sindori are also scorned by Tyrande and her prideful lot. Yet for many ages, her people slept in dens or hid in trees while my people fought to save this world.
The Alliance feels too walled off, too cloistered. My people will never endure such stagnation again. That is why I am grateful for your invitation to Silvermoon. I would like to inquire whether there could be a place for the Nightborne in your Horde.
I'm a little bit surprised at how quickly Tyrande turned them down, but I suppose it makes sense in a way. The Night Elves have always been rather distrustful of arcane magics. It was only a few expansions ago that being a Night Elf mage was even possible in World of Warcraft.
I answer to the light.
When you are offered an ally like that, seems close-minded to just turn them down so quickly.
Shorel Aran. I am sure the Regent Lord will be pleased to learn of your interest. Are you ready to depart?
It would be an honor, Lady Liadrin. Oculith has the coordinates to your capital. I will gather Silgrin and Valtois and meet you in Silvermoon.
Is no one gonna offer me a teleportation? No? I'm just gonna have to hoof it myself? Where are you going, Lady Liadrin? Are you just gonna disappear? Yeah, you're just gonna disappear. Well, to Silvermoon it is.
Lady Liadrin, champion, you are most welcome. As you can see, we have an unexpected visitor.
Hello again, Liadrin, champion. Lorthamar, I'm here concerning a matter that might be best addressed in private.
I see no need to keep secrets from allies, Illyria. In fact, some new friends of ours are just arriving.
Indeed. Looks like this is where the Void Elf recruitment run right into the Nightborne recruitment. Interesting.
I am the Blade of the Light. Aldiel Shalah. First Arcanist Thalisra, and honored guests. Welcome to Silvermoon.
It is a pleasure to visit your fine city at last. Thank you for extending the invitation, Regent Lord.
Please, call me Lorthamar. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce another guest. Lady Illyria Windrunner, a hero of Silvermoon's past.
An unexpected honor, Lady Windrunner. Silgren told me of your courage during the campaign on Argus.
The honor is mine, First Arcanist. I do not mean to intrude upon your visit. Perhaps I should return another time.
Nonsense. Whatever you came to say, you may say in front of our guests.
As you wish. I come bearing an offer from High King Anduin
I had hoped your visit was motivated by a love for Silvermoon. Instead, you come at the behest of the Alliance's Boy King. How disappointing.
Cutting words, Lorthamar. Are they yours, I wonder? Or has the dutiful ranger I knew become the mouthpiece of your war chief?
You doubt my words, yet how can we trust your own? Do you deny that the Lords of the Void whisper to you? Did you not surrender yourself to the shadows on Argus?
It seems the offer I bring has been anticipated and spurned. Very well. But before I leave, I have one request. It has been 1,000 years since I set eyes upon the Sunwell. May I visit it once again?
I advise against it. We cannot trust that she will not...
Whatever she has become, Illyria is a daughter of Quel'Thalas. I will not deny her pilgrimage to our most sacred site. First Arcanist, you and your retinue would be welcome to join us.
I would consider it an honor to see the Sunwell, Lorthamar. And I prefer that my friends call me Thalisra.
Romoth, kindly open the way for us. Please, follow me.
Of course I have to go last. It's a lot of elves meeting here for once. The shared ancestry of all these different elves unite to become one. They all started as one race, and now we have so many of us. Blood elves, Nightborne, Void elves, Night elves, Sand Lane, all kinds of things.
The sense of power is palpable. As potent as the Nightwell, but of a different nature.
The Sunwell was corrupted by our enemies, but a Naru's sacrifice purified its waters. Now, the essence of the light sustains us.
The Sunwell has changed, but its beauty remains. It has been so long.
Stay back!
What is happening?
This is why I demanded that Umbric and his radicals be exiled. Anyone who treats with the Void is a danger to the Sunwell.
I did not intend for my presence to...
Enough! We need to cleanse this corruption before the well is lost.
Silgren, Valtoire, aid the Regent Lord.
Void connection with the Sunwell causes this. Umbric. I feel like I'm going to see a lot of these names and hear more of these when we play the Void Elf introduction. It's sort of a connection, I guess. This goes to show why the Nightborne ends up here and the Void Elf don't. But between you and me, it's because we already have Blood Elves, which is basically what Void Elves are. And they already have Night Elves, which is basically what the Nightborne are. Either way, let's just murder some void creatures. It is interesting that just being near it causes this, though. But she is suffused with the power of the void. We saw that one in the Seat of the Triumvirate.
Has been found.
The vessel? Another prince. Is it just me, or do they kind of look a little bit ethereal? Interesting. Void Storm. Been a while since we saw another princess and stuff.
Thing seeks to open a rift into the chamber. If it comes through, we may lose the Sunwell.
I can close the rift, but I will need help.
Tell us what to do, and we will lend our strength.
The door opens. Yes.
They're definitely ethereal.
Should suit our needs.
Now, focus your power with mine.
You only delay the inevitable. I will yet have my pride.
How is this Dorzan guy?
The Sunwell is secure. Your aid was invaluable, Thalyssra. And yours, champion.
Guards! Seize this saboteur.
I will not be taken prisoner in my own homeland.
Enough! You will leave at once, Illyria. Accident or no, your presence poses a danger to Quel'Thalas. Go back to Stormwind. Silvermoon is no longer your home.
Harsh, but fair. If this is what's going to happen every time... Well...
I regret you had to witness that exchange, Thalyssra. This is not how I planned your visit to unfold.
On the contrary, this conflict has demonstrated your dedication to your people. I can see that the Horde has allowed you to uphold your traditions, something that is very important to us.
We gain strength from our allies, but we have not lost who we are.
Suramar will always be our home. But some among my people wish to venture out into the world, to claim our place in Azeroth once again. To do that, we need allies.
The Horde offers that to you, First Arcanist. Join us. The gates of Silvermoon stand open to you.
On behalf of the Nightborne, I accept your proposal. From this day forth, Suramar fights for the Horde.
Excellent. Lady Liadrin, please return to Orgrimmar and tell the War Chief the good news.
It will be my pleasure, Regent Lord. I will meet you in Silvermoon, champion.
So there you go. The Nightborne have officially joined us. And the considerable might of Vultroa, Ocula the Silgren, and of course, Thalyssra is now on our side. Alright, Liadrin. That was a great success.
Pleasantries can wait. Remain vigilant.
Alright. Back to Sylvanas. Thalyssa's here now. As you can see, Sylvanas, I have done what I set out to do.
Forward. We will
War
bring
Chief
the
Sylvanas
Alliance to
Windrunner.
its knees.
This is First Arcanist Thalyssra of Suramar.
An honor, War Chief. I have fought alongside both Lady Liadrin and the Regent Lord. Their courage is a credit to your Horde.
Indeed, First Arcanist.
The Horde embodies strength, determination, individuality. Traits we Shal'dorei value as well. It is time for the Nightborne to find allies among the kingdoms of Azeroth. If you will have us, we would be proud to pledge our forces to your cause.
For millennia, Suramar stood alone. This day, you become part of something greater. I accept your oath of service, Thalysra.
Suramar stands with the Horde.
For the Horde!
For the Horde!
For the Horde. Gave us an awesome mount, the Nightborne Mana Saber. When we click create a new character, we immediately see that there's nothing here, and they have their own little sub-button down here, Allied Races. As you can see, we have unlocked the Nightborne and the High Mountain Tauren. We're going to give the Nightborne a go. We will start at level 20, which is lovely. I feel like the class that fits the best for the Nightborne would be a Mage or a Warlock. In fact, I think we're going to give Mage a go. Let's customize it a little bit, take a look at what we have. We only have 3 possible skin colors. I think I'm going to go with number 3. As for our face, this looks a little bit too harsh. That one seems alright. That one is a bit drained. This one, if you want to play really, really harrowed by your experiences and Nightfallen before you got cured. I don't like this little... When they frown, they get a little light in the mouth. That doesn't look so good. This guy looks a little bit too happy. So I think we're going to go with this one. As for our hairstyle, we can be bald if we want, but we don't want that. I like this one. Very regal. A lot of them have very similar hairstyles to the Night Elves, which makes sense. I think we'll go with this one. We are limited in terms of hair color as well. To me, it has to be white. That's the entire point of the Nightborne, in my opinion. Could maybe see him in a little bit different shade here, but nah, white. Earrings. We have a bunch of these to choose from. Oh wow, this is cool. Like a sort of layer on the ears. That's actually pretty cool. I like that one. Let's go with that. Finally, of course, our tattoos. You can be tattooless, but why would you be boring? When you can have all these arcane markings, there's not a lot to choose from. But I do love how it flickers in the light as we move. I think we'll go with this one with a giant cool circle on the chest right there. Here we go. And now for the most difficult part, the name. Salandrill has been created. No idea if I'm going to stick with this or if I'm going to make a new one eventually, but I gotta say I love the little background of Suramar here. Let's see how it plays out when we actually enter the world.
For 10,000 years, Suramar was the only world we knew. As the ages passed, Azeroth changed around us and fell into the Legion's grasp. To secure our people's future, you must help reclaim our place in Azeroth. Venture forth alongside new allies and show the world that the legacy of the Nightborne is one of nobility and strength.
We start immediately in Nighthold, which I think is really cool. Here we are. Salandrill. What kind of dance do we have? Alright, this is literally just the Night Elf dance. But hey, who doesn't like Michael Jackson? Hello, Thalysra.
Aran Arcana.
We are once again poised to become part of something greater. The ambassador awaits you in Orgrimmar. Okay.
So when our city faced its darkest hour, the heroes of Azeroth fought with us to drive out the Legion. Some did so reluctantly, but the Sin'dorei, The Blood Elves showed us respect and understanding. Their kinship proved there were others in Azeroth who share our values. Now it is our turn to demonstrate the strength and honor we bring to the Horde. Go to Orgrimmar, join with our allies, and forge a new future together. As you travel the roads of Azeroth, tell those you meet of the Nightborne's proud history, and show them that we live in seclusion no longer.
And that's the start of our campaign. Looks like we are in this little area of Suramar, cleansed from the Legion, pretty much inside the Nighthold, which is cool, considering raiding here was fun. But that's it. We do have our mount, of course. The newly created... Oh, we have a Gravasar, which we can open. Hooray! That's nice. We have the Night Saber, the Nightborne Night Saber. Looks slightly different, but only very, very slightly different to the Arcanist Mana Saber, which, you know, I figure you probably need to have to get this part, but who knows. Anyway, it's a cool little saber. And then I suppose we just take the portals down here. We can go to Shalaran, and go to... I guess that would go to Stormwind. I could tell. Maybe Dalaran? Well, this to Orgrimmar we go. Hello, Ambassador Blackguard.
And you,
Take this letter.
Ah, the young hero comes before me. I am told you show great promise. Let us hope these reports prove true. The Nightborne are a wise and powerful people. The ancient knowledge you possess will prove a great boon to our cause. The Horde has many rivals in this world. Some call us enemies, others call us outcasts. But we find strength in unity, and in defiance of those who would challenge our freedom. Rest assured, I will be taking note of your progress. As War Chief, I expect much of you, and I reward those who serve me well. Enough of these pleasantries. You have much to prove, hero. Wherever your path takes you, know that you fight for the Horde.
The Dark Lady tells me what to do. On behalf of the War Chief, I'm honored to welcome you to Orgrimmar Nightborne. As a lifetime adventure unfolds, that's it, I'm tired of reading this greeting day in and day out. Go figure out where you can fight things, then talk to your emissary. Please just leave me alone. And so it's off to, the command board. And like any other level 20 character, it's time to go questing. Of course, if you manage to make it all the way to level 20 without any sort of leveling boosts or refer a friend or anything like that, you unlock the heritage armor, which we saw on the screen earlier. It was really cool, and I am definitely looking forward to it. The War Chief needs you. Take a flyer. Ashenvale, probably. And then here's my emissary.
We are the defenders of
So this is Orgrimmar. The orcs have made some interesting aesthetic choices. Be careful of the spikes, Talendril, and the smells. So many smells.
Stars guide you.
Stars guide you. I have heard intriguing talk of the Hillsbrad foothills. I will likely journey there. But I just picked Ashenvale. Now I feel silly. But there you go. Can pick up foothills again. And I assume that's pretty much where the journey will take us. But that's for other videos elsewhere. That was the Nightborne. Pretty cool, I'd say. I really like them as a race. I think the Nightborne storyline was one of the best in Legion, and having them as an allied race is really cool. If it wasn't so damn expensive, I would definitely race change my mage to be a Nightborne, but honestly, since I want the heritage armor anyway, it might be better just to level up a new character. Something to do to keep me occupied before the next expansion hits. So, thanks for watching the Nightborne story. There's still more to come, so keep an eye out. Until then, goodbye.